Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a very special video to me because this is going to be where I start doing my kind of like talk show kind of thing. Pretty much it's just going to be me talking about things that I'm interested in, whether that's gaming, Twitch clips, anything kind of revolving around that, art maybe, Halo Mega Constructs for sure. Things along those lines I will be talking about here on this segment. This is called Matty Talks, and I'm very excited for this. So if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below what are some topics that you want me to talk about. Let's just dive right into it. Today we're talking about something that's very controversial right now, Halo Infinite. And Halo Infinite was supposed to be released at wintertime or near the holiday season of 2020. But sadly it got delayed. Because it got delayed, it's leaving a lot of us Halo fans really kind of on nerves, not on ease. There's going to be there's a lot of money that's important to this game, $500 million from what we know, and that's no small sum of money. That is probably one of the biggest sums of money that any kind of video game has ever poured into a video game are putting a lot of their chips into this game. They need this game to be successful. If this game does not succeed, Halo itself will stop. There will be no more Halo after this game if Halo is not successful right here. Josh Staten, who is the creator of Halo 1, 2, 3, well, Halo CE 1, 2, 3, ODST, all the original Bungie games, and worked on Destiny, has come back over to Halo Infinite and is hopefully going to be making a huge impact there and really getting the story back together. He's going to be the lead story design, and he's going to be really changing things around. And don't get me wrong, I thought Halo Infinite at the teaser trailer looked decent, but there's a lot that concerned me. First off, the enemies. Why are they not all banished color? Why are there some blue elites and some blue grunts and some red grunts? Make them all banished. Make them look cool. Make them look scrappy. Make the grunts look like their tanks on their back have been kind of pieced together piece by piece, or make the elites look a little bit more brutal and warrior-esque. Yes, they're trying to go for the original art style, which I appreciate personally. Original Halo art styles were the best, where they didn't focus so much on the graphics, but they focused on the storyline and the gameplay itself, which is why Halo was so successful. It didn't care about how good the graphics looked, even though Halo 3 was an amazing looking game for 2007. But Halo 3 in 2007 looks better than Halo Infinite in 2020. $500 million as a budget, and you can't even get the graphics right? That's a problem. Especially when it's supposed to be running on a next-gen console, but they're designing it for an Xbox One console. What are they doing? Everything towards Halo Infinite right now is very scary, and it scares me as a personal fan because if Halo Infinite doesn't get it right, Halo's done. I firmly believe that they have to absolutely sell out an immense amount of copies just to make their money back. But that brings us to another topic, multiplayer. Multiplayer is going to be free in this game. I've already announced that. So you have a free multiplayer, a game that costs $500 million. You're not going to sell $500 million just in storyline. The story would have to be one of the best Halo stories ever. Better than Halo 2, 3, and Halo CE. Which, don't get me wrong, not happening. Those games are iconic for a reason. They were made right. Which is why they probably brought over Joe Staten, because they needed someone with the absolute brilliant mind that he has to create an actual good video game. This is the thing that concerns me probably the most, is there's going to be a lot of microtransactions in Halo Infinite. And by mean a lot, I mean anything from gun skins to custom Spartan skins to custom armor. I'm predicting the whole Halo 4, Halo 5 reworks. Halo 5, not Halo 4. And that's scary, because Halo needs to be a game where they're not coming after it for the money. But it's on Microsoft now, it's not in Bungie's hands, so that's kind of the problem. Halo was so much better when all the bits of content was released immediately, at launch. And that's when video games, to me, were just better. I hate the fact that we have to wait for a DLC to see more of the storyline or things along those lines. DLC should be nothing that has to do with the main storyline, but should be other stuff, maybe like a side character or something else along those lines. But having a DLC for the main storyline, which is what they want to do, really concerns me as a consumer. Because don't get me wrong, I'm going to buy this game. And a lot of you are probably going to buy this game. And a lot of other people are going to buy this game. And they should. Because you cannot make a bad video game with $500 million. That would be impressive. But the problem that everything is leading towards is the art direction. The storyline is going to probably be a little iffy, I feel like. I feel like it's going to be good, but I'm just worried. And that the game is just going to be so full of microtransactions that it's not even going to be fun to play because people are going to have insanely good guns or something. I really hope they don't do pay to win. That would really trash it. Let's talk about the art style a little bit. Art style really concerns me. The Banished didn't look good. I think we all agree with that. Everybody that looked at the Brute's face, and you see all the Brute memes that are going around. What happened to the Halo 3 Brutes when they had hair coming off of their chin and they had these snaggly teeth and everything looked so... They looked like Brutes. They looked like big, beefy, kind of brain-dead characters, but they were smart enough and strong enough to take on, you know, the Master Chief. That's what I want. And I want very cool Banished colors with, like, you know, red pauldrons and these capes that are coming down. Banished chieftains with these awesome gravity hammers. And we didn't see that. We saw these berserkers that would run out of these drop pods and kind of just run at the Spartan. And I hate that. Because as a unit, as a Covenant, which they're not the Covenant, they're the Banished, they're gonna have guns. Give those guys brute shots that come out of the drop pods. Make them kick down the door, yell, and then start shooting with their brute shots. That would be so much cooler than these mindless berserkers just running at you that you're probably gonna be pretty easy to take down. Definitely the elites having blue armor and not all red armor or gray armor really kind of threw me off. As a Banished, being Banished, I expected more red and grays, but I saw all these colorful oranges and blues, and I don't like that. Make it look like it's hand painted. Make it look like there's still some blue. Make it look like they're actually, you know, going together as a unit, and they're all changing their colors, and they're all part of the Banished, and they're not just Covenant again. Make them feel Banished. Don't make them a Covenant. They're not a Covenant. They are Banished. So make them look that way. Make them have bits of shoulder pieces of other UNSC Marines and stuff. Make them awesome, because that's what's going to help the game. Let's talk about some guns. Two guns that really need to be in the game that just aren't in the game right now are the traditional Halo pistol. That's not in the game right now, and the traditional Halo shotgun is not in the game as well. And that's kind of a big... You have... If you're making a game that is focused on the games before, like Reach, that's focused pretty much on Reach and CE and Halo 1, 2, and 3, or 2 and 3, because CE is 1. You need to have the guns still be a part of that. You can have that awesome auto shotgun in there that pumps out bullets. That's fine. But have the original shotgun in there as well, too, because people are going to love that. You can have that new sidearm pistol that Master Chief has that looks like it's out of Call of Duty, but have the original CE Magnum in there or something along those lines, so people have that familiarity and they love that. Personally, I'm a guy that really likes playing with the guns in the game that I really enjoy. Like, I will not pick up a sniper rifle or something if I'm really enjoying the Halo 2 Magnum, and I'll just have a BR and Magnum or something along those lines. That's what people like to do, and that's what the mark that they're probably going to miss. It's cool that you're going to be able to customize the guns a ton in the game, but you really need to have those old traditional guns in there, not in the DLC. It needs to come out during launch. If it doesn't come out during launch, you're in a big trouble. A lot of trouble. The Flood need to return. You need to have this third enemy like you always had in the games, Halo CE 2 and 3, really made an impact. Imagine this, you're fighting when UNSC Marines and Banished, and you're in this big war zone kind of thing, and then you see pouring down from a hill above. You have no idea how you get there, and as the chief, you have to take on 2 enemies now and protect the Marines as they evac. Think of how cool that would be. Even just fighting the Banished that way would be cool, but think about having the Flood come in a pivotal moment that is scary and thrilling that would really boost up the game. Having 2 different enemy types is so much more fun, maybe even 3 with Sentinels, than just having 1. Adding variety into your game, but not making it too complex, is what Halo Infinite needs. And it needs to keep a lot of the old stuff together, as long as with the new stuff. And I think if they do that, they're going to have an amazing experience, and Halo Infinite is going to be great. But if they don't, Halo might die. I honestly think that. This is an extremely important game for the Halo franchise, guys, and they need to get some stuff right. So guys, that's all I have for today. I probably rambled on way too much, but if you kind of like this kind of stuff, let me know in the description down below. I would love to make a video a couple times a week, or you're still going to get your normal video that you always get every single day, whether that's me crafting, creating, or making something, or sculpting, whatever it might be. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.